Justin Dixon. I'm an attorney at the law offices of Dixon and Daley. Our firm specializes in representing the victims of accidents of various kinds, both personal injury and the victims of workplace accidents. In this particular case, Mr. Carrasco was involved in a motor vehicle accident on the 91 freeway. What would appear just a routine rear-end accident, but what we learned soon thereafter were complicating elements to what we thought was a pretty straightforward case. Mr. Carrasco, shortly after the June 2017 accident, was involved in a series of two additional accidents, one which was no more than 3 months following the first, and then a third accident which occurred about 9 months or so after that. Prior to the June 2017 accident, Mr. Carrasco had a history of lower back symptoms stemming from a weightlifting incident where he injured his back. We felt that there was a pretty significant chance that the case was going to end up going to trial. There were no pre-litigation offers made on this case, and in fact, moving into mediation, we still didn't have an offer. How can we really impress upon the jury in a way that's influential, that something they can really see, taste, touch? And that was through, we felt, an imaging comparison, which is where MotionLit came in. MotionLit was contracted to provide us with a medical imaging comparison, a color illustration that effectively really brought to life the imaging comparison, really showed to even what we believed a layperson that this is what this disc looked like before, and this is what it looked like after. At the end of the day, it was proving that there was a substantial aggravating effect as a result of the accident, not that this was simply just a temporary exacerbation of the condition that pre-existed, that there was a definitive worsening. Sure, you may have gotten away with just the expert's testimony alone, but this really set you over because it's something that we really think the layperson that doesn't have a medical degree can simply look at and say, yep, there's a change here, and what's the most logical explanation? Oh, it was that substantial rear-end collision on the freeway. We also use MotionLit for the purposes of providing a settlement demand video moving into mediation, and this was another really valuable source that we think really brought our case to life. The case went to mediation, and we were ultimately able to settle the case for $1,525,000, which was a great result for Mr. Carrasco, and he was very pleased with the result.